And welcome back to Hadoop Exam Learning Resources. In this session, we will cover the few more questions regarding Databricks Spark Developer Certification Spark 2.x version. So this time we'll be taking the question paper 2. We have already covered quite a few questions from question paper 1, and this is now we will be considering question paper 4, and I'll pick up the question number 4 from the paper 2. So you have been given the following content in three different files. Hadoop exam 4a.txt, 4b.txt, and 4c.txt. So this is the text file with only one record in it. Okay. There is another file which is each file has a one record which is separated by the space. What question asking? Which of the following code snippet does the activity mention as below? Concatenate all the data in a single RDD and then count all the words of all three files. Don't be confused with the word count example of Hadoop framework, which is quite popular, correct? Here what we want, all the words in a file. Count how many. So it's like WC minus it's a WC on the Unix kind of thing if you are doing on one file. So the here major activity we wanted to do is like you need to do the concatenation of all three files. So if you know how to concatenate the data in Spark, then this question won't be very complicated for you. So let me show you the example one by one here. Okay, what options? So this is the simple way of loading the file, correct? So code snippet is already given, so you cannot assume like what code I have to use kind of thing, correct? Because there is a Spark 2.x, there is a different way of loading the file, spark dot read dot text file something, correct? But here the code is already given. Your RDD concept would be tested here, not data set or data frame concepts here. Okay, so what you want, you have to load these three files. Certainly you have to do this activity. Then they are doing the split on this. So what, when you do the split, what it returns, the array of element, correct? So let me draw here. Suppose you have a text file. Let's assume it's you have a text file. Okay, and once you load this a file, okay, in a RDD, correct? You load in a RDD. So what would this RDD would be having? Array of that string, correct? Array of string. So each string represent a line from the file. So in our case only one line is in the file, correct? So similarly text b file, if you load it, so this also has a array of string, correct? And similarly text c file, array of string. Now what we want is like to split the file. In the what next activity we are doing it, splitting by the space. So what, when you apply the split function on this, so for this string in this RDD, correct, you have used map function, so it would be applied for each line in the file. So we have only one line, correct? So this output would be what here in the, if I consider the first file here, hadoopexam.com, quicktechie.com, and trainingforexam.com, three things, correct? So previously entire all three was in a single line, correct? Now that would have three elements of how would I say, array of previously it was, correct, of string. Now array of array, exactly it would be having. Okay, so what is this array? Has three element, quicktechie.com, train which are, okay, hadoopexam.com, okay, first element Hadoop exam, second quicktechie, and third element would be your trainingforexam.com, correct? These three elements. So this is my RDD would be created after that. Now once I apply this array here, so it would create a Hadoop, Spark, Python, etc., comma separated value, correct? And this is also comma separated value of array, correct? This way you can draw in the exam as well with the sample data, and you can conclude the result if the programming based question being asked, and what would be the output. Now still we have a three separate array, correct here. Now what we want, question is asking, you need to concatenate all these three RDD. So how can you concatenate this RDD? This is an RDD, okay, this is RDD of element, okay, these elements are in RDD. Okay, so you understand what is RDD, correct? So I'll not explain here. So RDD1, let's assume the name of this is RDD1, this is RD2, and this is RD3. RDD1 dot union RDD2. So what it will does is actually your array of this element, correct? Array of first element, first RDD, whatever is in this would be appended here and in this, and this would created like this array of element, correct? So this way this RDD would be appended here because you are using union function in the first option, correct? Now you do the union with this again, this result with remaining RDD3 you are doing the union, so final output would be like this, correct? Array of first RDD, array of second RDD, and array of third RDD, correct? Now you see here these are all three array element inside an array, and this entirely represent now single RDD which is concatenated, correct, with all three element. That is what question is asking. So what we need to do here, as these are in the array, so we cannot do the counting of the word directly on this. So what we wanted, we need to flatten this all data so it would become a single array of string, correct? So what we want, this output should be like this array, and each element should be from each array should be comma separated like this, correct? And then we apply the count function on this RDD, then we will get our final result what is expected here. So let me run this code. I have created sample data for this exercise actually. So this is the same file I have taken, correct? So what I'll be doing, I'm loading all these three files. Okay, so I have already started the Spark shell, so we won't waste time here. Okay, so let me show you the data of lines a dot take uh, 1. Okay, on RDD you don't have show function. Okay, so you can see array of string, you can see here, that is what we have seen here, correct? Array of string, correct? Now what we would be doing is similarly for all three functions. Now I would apply the split function on this, correct? If I apply the split function, you see what is the RDD of string it would be created. Okay, so let me lines a1 dot take 5, because now 5 more than one elements are there, correct? So all three elements, so array of string, correct? This is array of string, okay, which are little bit wrongly represent here, but this is array of string. Okay, this RDD contains here. Okay, so this is not there, this all three array outer array won't be there, but this is array of string still would be, but it is a comma separated. So previously it was having only one string in it, now it has three string in it. Okay, now what we want next step here is join the data. Okay, so we would be joining the data here. Okay, sorry, not join here, we want union to be done here, correct? But before doing the union, okay, split we have already done, so let's do the union here. What is the problem here? Okay, we have not splitted the entire data, so we need to first apply this all three commands, so we do have all three RDD. Okay, now let me union it and you will see the result of union. Lines AB dot take 100. Okay, I don't know how many elements are there. So now here you can see this array of array, correct? This is the first array, this is the second array, correct? That is what we have explained here, array of array, correct? This is after union. Okay, now let's apply the last RDD also to be the get union. So we see the result of a line ABC dot take 100. I'll do. So here you see three array inside this because each array represent one RDD, correct? So these three RDDs data has been concatenated. Now what we have to do it, we have to apply the flat map function on this. Okay, so I'll directly apply the flat map function on this, and I'll show you the result. What is the output here? So here you can see, now previously we would be having three array inside this array, correct? Array is containing the array, and each array has the element. Now by applying the flatten, it will explode the each array and create a single uh, like not sing yeah, single array of all the elements in the different RDD. So now here you can see all the elements from the RDD has been separated. Now we can directly apply the count on this, correct, to do the word count, because each element is separated by the comma. Each element in the array can be, so you can see here 15 elements are there. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 and 15, correct? So that is what the question is asking. So our first options in the question is correct. Okay, now let's evaluate what is the wrong with this other option here. Here we are doing the same thing up to here, but here we have applied the join functions. Join is not that. Join is a relational operation between, on the common key we have to do this. So here we are not defining any common key, and this is not a pair RDD which automatically find the keys and kind of thing. So join cannot be applied without giving the key, or you can apply on the pair RDD the join operation. So this is wrong, correct? This option is wrong. Let's move to the next option. Here again we are doing the join, so this option is again invalid. In the here we are doing the reduce function. The purpose, you know, the reduce function is not to concatenate the file, correct? So this is again wrong. So option A is correct. Okay, so similarly you would be given either which code segment give you the expected output, or you would be given a code and you need to find the output. So this is normal other programming languages question. If you have seen the similar pattern, it is being generally followed, correct? So but here you need to know bigger questions are being asked, like big program would be given and you need to get the output of this kind of thing. So that is very important. This exam has more focus on the coding. Okay, so you need to understand the coding in detail, and by doing coding would definitely help you in your regular work as well, correct? So thanks for watching this tutorial, and I would recommend you just visit the hadoopexam.com. I have not launched yet this website, sorry, not started this website, launched this since 5 years it has been launched. So let me start this hadoopexam.com. Okay, and from there you can go to here in the Spark section. From here you can get the detail about this. So right now we have 360 plus questions about for this certification, and this is the best combo package if you want to learn the Spark in detail as well as. So we have Spark training on the Scala, and right now, and this is the certification. So if you combine both, then you can get a quite a good price for this combo. Okay, and if you want to buy individual product only this certification, then you just buy this. Okay, so if you buy in combo you would certainly get better discount and all this thing. And other than that, we have our annual subscription of the training products and books. So if you click here, so you can see these are all products currently included as part of our annual subscription. So I would recommend keep visiting hadoopexam.com, and also don't forget to subscribe here. While subscribing, just put name and email over here, so whenever we do some update you will be notified, correct? So that is the intention here. And if you have any query or question, just dial in this number. This is India number. Here 9+91 is the international code if you are calling from outside India, and here also you have to add +91 instead of 0, and this is Mumbai code. Okay, where we would be and the people who are calling internationally, they can use the WhatsApp calling facilities also available on this number exactly. So you can call on this number as well, or you can just, if you open this website on browser, then just click on WhatsApp. It will automatically launch the WhatsApp application if you have in your mobile this WhatsApp application, and you can send the message from there. So we can have a communication over there. And if you have any other query, you just drop it here. There is a fill in the form. You can fill this and you can do this. So this is all about this. And if you want to know all about all other products we are offering, just go to the home page, and all the products currently available on with the Hadoop exam are listed here. So these are all the products which we are currently giving. So this Databricks Spark 2 is not yet listed on the home page, but it is there. So we shouldn't soon modify this home page, so this product will also be available on the home page. So thanks for watching, and I hope you like this session. If you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe it, and keep referring your friend as well. Thank you.